And we had, incredible battles, particularly because the winners were kids. They were, 16, 13, and 12, and they took out everyone. We had the most number of competitors in all sort of divisions, record-setting attendance sort of thing. Like, we had a lot of different street vendors, and they were all sort of independent local people. A large aspect of the jam, I felt, went really well. And where I see it going now is becoming not just a 2-day street dance event where there's breaking and popping, but a street dance festival over 2 or 3 days, and making it something where there is something for literally everyone, and we can bring in the whole community and bring in a whole bunch of other people from the general public, and they can enjoy it and try to make it as harmonious and as fun as possible. And I think that's where I see the future. Alright, so that's good then. So as long as we all know where we're meant to be, when we're meant to be there, everything should be fine. Having said that, this is my 8th year doing this. 60% of the time, all our plans, like 60% of the time, all our plans do go well. But 40% of the time, something gets delayed, something happened here, and then the whole rhythm of the day is thrown off. That's when you really go from someone who can plan and someone who can really organize an event. Because that's where the two separate. You have to be able to think quick on the spot and remember the most important part of the event, which is we have to run an event that runs on time, that does not inconvenience people outside the realm of their tolerance. Yeah? So people don't mind if it's 5-10 minutes waiting. People do mind if it's an hour. Yeah? People don't mind if there's a lot of people battling, but they do mind if they don't know when they're battling. Okay? So there's certain things where you can push and pull for that. And that just comes from years of going to an event as a spectator, as a competitor, as a judge, as anything. Approach the event how you expected and wanted to be treated for an event.
Hi, my name's Crystal. I joined the Destructive Steps team as an intern for Destructive Steps 8, which is 2016. And my role is a bit ambiguous. Well, at first it was a little bit ambiguous. And now I do a lot of the online media.
Yo, my name's Will, also known as Will Baby, repping Furious 5. Let's see, my intern role would possibly be just to help out on the day, mostly because I feel like I can help out most on the day for all the preparations and all the logistics and all the planning that's been set and put into action. Of course, I've done some stuff on behind the scenes as well, such as media coverage, but yeah, that is my role.
Jo had this way of really synthesizing us into the team and making us feel welcome, as well as like feeling like really, at first I was like, wow, like this is such a massive event, and this team is so, like they work really well together. I was like, oh, am I gonna fit in? And it was just this great like passion for the event that it was a great like first-hand experience.
I feel like I've really grown as like a problem solver and as a person, and definitely as an event organizer. And just as Alice said, it has been really inspiring to see Jo take on destructive steps. Like, it started out with him and it's going on like with him. I mean, we've got like the whole team behind destructive steps, but it would be nothing without Jo One. I mean, he brought us as a team together. Most of it is really from him. All the connections that we have throughout the countries that Destructive Steps is held from, like, it's all from Jo, and it's like really amazing to think how like someone has really been able to like bring all these connections together to form one massive event and to continue creating new connections and like bringing people together. And yeah, definitely even if you're just one person, you can definitely go out and set out to do it.
So Destructive Steps Dance Association is a non-profit organization put together by Jo and a number of other dancers within the community to basically benefit the overall street scene, to grow it by raising donations so that we can purchase equipment that can be loaned out to future event organizers, whether it's uni societies or smaller groups of dancers that want to run an event, whether it's a jam, whether it's a party, whether it's a battle, whatever.
What I looked in terms of looking forward to how it proceeds to from now is just that really this stays, like the culture of it stays as it is. You know, this event keeps on getting better and better and better. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. People are attending more, and in the end, it still keeps the Australian flavour that we have.
So my goal now is to make it as such that 95 to 98% of people are happy with the event. Because I'm casting a wide net. I'm not trying to focus and just trying to make it like this anymore. You know, it's sort of grown bigger than that. For the first 5 years, it was just a very simple, very focused concept and point to the event. And then we get to now, it's a much more wider thing. And because it's grown out of what I started and far away from the point of which I started, I think now it's a different motivation to try and keep it different and try to keep it what it is now and better in a sense.
Dear Jo, thank you for everything that you've done for me. But on a serious note, just thank you a lot for taking me under your wing, me and Vania under your wing, even if we didn't have like a lot of experience in terms of event organizing or just even going to like a large-scale breaking event as well. Just thank you for believing in us, showing us the way to run events efficiently, and pretty much giving us the skills and a little bit of your personality, a little bit of your stubbornness to who we are today. I know I wouldn't be able to run events without your mentorship, without you giving me tips, without you just looking over my shoulder and being, why'd you do this? But yeah, thanks for being mean to us as well. So we've grown a lot through that. The community would not be without you. It wouldn't have grown as much without what you've done. So just big thank yous, big hugs all around.
Yeah. Hi, Jo. Thanks so much for, again, bringing me and Alice on your wing. You're like a mother duck to us. We're your ducklings, I guess. So, first of all, thanks so much for the opportunity to bring us into Destructive Steps. Had no idea what I was getting into. Would I do again? Yes, times 100. I mean, you gave us so much responsibility all at once. I mean, I thought you were kind of like joking when you were like, you guys are in charge of the popping room. I thought you would be there, but you let us do it all by ourselves, and it was really daunting, but it was such a good experience. And then giving us like valuable skills, giving us like valuable pointers and tips and things I definitely wouldn't have been able to learn without like a lot of trial and error, but you just so willingly gave us these helpful advice, and you're always just so, always so ready to help us, yet it's not like you spoon feed us, you allow us to grow. And that's where I definitely feel like I've grown so much as a person because of you. And thanks for allowing us to be a friend, because I definitely didn't think I'd be like good friends with you, because I was so young and you're so old. Just kidding, cut that. Nah, thanks. Thanks so much, Jo. Yeah, I'm so glad to have met you, so glad to have known you, so thankful to have been able to work with you, work under you, being able to work with Alice as well, and work with the whole team in Destructive Steps. Could not thank you enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Yoon.
Chairman Yoon, Chairman Yoon, Chairman Yoon. Okay.
I think Jo needs to realize that all of the hard work he's really put in over the years, it may have been really hard from the beginning. And I was obviously not there at that point with him when he started this event. Nor was I there through all the hardships that he went through, whether it was the financial investments, whether it was all the heat that he got from other people. It's really starting to pay off, and no doubt there's still going to be people complaining, there's still going to be a lot more costs under the way, but I think what you've done, Jo, for this community is far greater than a lot of people realize. So I want to say from a personal standpoint of thank you, not just for the event, but what you're doing for the greater community. And I think what you've done by opening DSDA is also great. It was something that I actually thought about doing when I was over in Japan, but I realized I didn't have the people or the ability to implement it well. So what's actually happened is a byproduct of Destructive Steps is now formed into an organization that will hopefully live on to further service the Australian dance community.
So shout out to Jo. Like seriously, without you giving me the opportunity to help design for Destructive Steps, it'd be a very different story for me. Like that was a game changer for me, straight up. Yeah, not a lot of people know, like I'm sure a lot of people know that he does put in a lot of work, but not many people know how much work and how much stress and sleep and that he loses. Like, it's crazy. It's like mad respect, man, mad respect. Like, I can say very confidently that this guy has changed the Sydney dance scene for the better. Shout out to Jo Hyeon giving me this opportunity and for hosting these sick-ass, bomb-ass events. That's pretty much pushed everyone up, lifts all our spirits, brings us all together, and get down and have fun.
Shout out to J1. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. It's been like crazy just these past few months. I'm so thankful to have been a part of your team, and I have mad respect for you and everyone that you work with. They're so fantastic, and yeah, it's just like I'm so excited for Destructive Steps, and you know, you're the guy that brings it all together. So thank you, mad respect.
Do it.
Thanks.